Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as Italy! Italy, which has grown very fat and big, but now the United States is in the war, and the Soviet Union have declared war on the Axis as well, and I'm going to have to jump in here. And, I feel like I've done everything I can. I don't know. I know I've made plenty of mistakes, don't get me wrong, but it does feel like, you know, the other people in the Alliance haven't really been pulling their weight. So we have until the 7th to attack answer the call to arms from Japan. I mean, most likely if I let it lapse, I'd still be able to, you know, join in after, but I am going to join in at that point. I was hoping to take care of Iran first, although we're not bad. What we're going to do here is we're going to be cutting off the rest of, let's take Army Red here. Let's delete, or let me modify actually, this front line to something like that instead. Okay. Because I'm going to be cutting off the rest of Iran from the capital and hopefully starving out the rest of their units. There we go. Just like that. Then, from Group Red, I'm going to tell all the army that, you know, be moving on the front line. Except that really what's going to happen is you are going to stay and defend this front, as are you. As are a handful of you. You know what? What the heck? Let's keep all these units here. Even though some of them are really good on the attack, we want to make sure that they don't break out over here, which is seemingly what's happening. You know what? Let's re-attack over here. Try to keep these guys busy. That's not too shabby. Combat with 200. Decryption advantage, very nice. And attack from multiple directions. Gibraltar has finally fallen. Congratulations. Went to Germans. Okay, interesting. And not nationalist Spain. Feel like that had happened already. Did it just get retaken? That's possible. Alright, sinking more convoys. Anything else? Oh, and we have an air wing with no mission. Oh, the naval bombers. Yes, excellent. You are going to bomb the Black Sea. You'll do port strikes and naval strikes, whatever, you know, targets of opportunity present themselves. Let me go through here. Excellent. I mean, we're still damaging shipping. I mean, I don't know if we're actually making a sizable impact, but we are denying a fair amount of trade. Plenty of troops over here. Gotta expect the D-Day landing at some point, which means, you know, maybe it would be a good idea to start building these coastal forts. Oh, you have to build them in every single province. Is that worth it? Well, it's probably worth putting more of in the actual dockyards or naval bases. So I think that's a dockyard as opposed to a naval base there. And try, you know, to slow down the attack. It might still be worth having one everywhere, but a couple in the provinces with the actual docks, because that's what they have to take to reinforce. That's also where the garrisons automatically sort of add more stuff. So I'm going to queue up a bunch preemptively and hope that it helps out. Okay, we've got a couple of days. It'd be nice to have this front mopped up here, but I mean, you know, we're doing pretty well overall. Ooh, Baghdad? Oh, it's not Baghdad. Bandar Abbas might fall. I keep saying Baghdad because I don't know. Oh, we lost that already. Well, it's okay. We'll answer the German ones. We don't really. The Japanese communications got lost somewhere. Are you? What? Were these Soviet troops moving through my territory? Why would they have the right to do that? I'm very confused. Do I want to start this attack? I'm not sure that well, I'm going to try anyway. Because we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, Group Yellow over here is still assembling. It's definitely not time to go yet. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab just a couple here. Consider this to be a new Soviet front. I don't have an extra command. I guess I've got you. And put a front line. No. Right there. Are there Soviet troops all up in here? Oh, there are, too. Well, that's not going to make life much easier. Am I fighting them, too, and I wasn't before? I actually don't know. I got the front line here because there's a victory point to grab. But, obviously, grabbing the capital is really where it's at. Okay, let's take a look at our... Not you. Where's the Marines? Right here. Should probably add you to the Soviet group. Marines are basically ready to go. Okay, and... Black Sea, we only have 40% naval superiority. And we need 50%. We do have our bombers going. They should hopefully be joining this attack, although the weather's really bad right now, so that might be it. So we'll wait a little bit longer to confirm that things are okay. Search and destroy. Naval supremacy. It keeps going back and forth as we spot the subs. Oh, there you go. There's a proper fleet coming in. These are all just destroyers. Main fleet is off the African coast. I'm gonna split you in half. Grab you. Then you go to search and destroy. Oh, god damn it. Every fucking time. I left click instead of right clicking. And it's because, like, with garrisons, for example, you click the garrison button, then you left click. But with naval missions, you select the naval mission, then you right click. There's our planes coming in. I mean, just spotting the subs is quite difficult, so. Anyway, I'm going to tell these guys, like, they can go. Whenever they get an opportunity, just go ahead. And hopefully they'll be protected. We do have the other fleet coming, so cross our fingers. We got some things going on. Not that many, but actually we do have some. You guys... I guess we can just wait until these guys starve out a little bit more. Improved artillery, excellent. Doesn't even require... We may as well go for the artillery level 3, though. It will require changing our production and shipping out some upgrades, but artillery is pretty powerful. I don't suppose you guys can push in and win here, can you? I have no idea. Meanwhile, the combat capital is still going okay. Okay, let's just cancel that. Never mind. Well, the Soviet troops here are bad. Are you part of the Comintern? No, you're part of the Allies. That is really unpleasant. Should be able to bop these guys here. I know that means backing away from this front a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, I'm paused. Like, why is nothing happening? Right, that would be why. Could have waited longer, but it's still going to go okay. That is a city, so it makes sense that it's a little bit harder to grab. Meanwhile... Yeah, it's front yellow up there, still moving heavily over. Meanwhile, we've got some naval battles, still in the Black Sea. Yes, no? Oh, over here. Iran has capitulated. There we go. Although they're doing that thing where they still have a surprising amount of land for someone who just capitulated. Alright, Team Red. I'm going to cancel all your orders. I'm going to assign you to a front line here, and then set an offensive line. Go and clean this up. Now these guys should all be cut off of supplies. So I'm going to let them reposition and then hit go pretty soon. Infantry anti-tank, that's going to be very useful. We're on a cusp of 43, but we're not quite there yet. And we've got a lot of things we'd still like to grab. Field hospitals would be really nice to add to a lot of our divisions. That's going surprisingly badly here. I guess it's the Soviets who have... Oh, can we cut these guys off? Because that would be amazing. I'm actually surprised these guys aren't starving over here. They don't have any naval access. There you go. I don't know if that counts as being cut off, because they clearly have the ability to walk through Allied territory. And I don't know what that does for their supply trains. But it's clearly doing something. Alright, you guys go across the board. And apparently lose everywhere. Not everywhere. Naval invasion in northern France. Now, does it give me any details? Pas de Calais, which is over here. Alright, well, let's get a bit of a response team going on here. In France, I'm going to grab... Most of these aren't even my own people. But I'm going to grab some regular infantry, split you off into a separate group. And then I'm going to use, in response to these things, the fallback line to try to buffer this. Now, the important thing is to not lose the actual ports. Because, again, that's what they need, otherwise they're just going to starve to death and get pushed back. But, in response to something like this, it'll still make sense to go and try to reinforce these things. So that's what Gold Squad will be there. And we might want to give them the leader. I'm going to roll a new commander. I'm going to... Just leave him as a general, that's fine. Low manpower, indeed. What's our extensive conscription? Well, I think we'll probably have to move to service by requirement soon. But soon is not now. It's in fact a completely different word. I should probably roll an admiral too. We got our planes coming in here. What's the dealio? We lost 5 destroyers. Yeah, you're damn right you're gonna go repair. Then we have the other fleet, which really could be merged together here. And I should probably do. Especially with both of them having no commander. I mean, luckily this guy's only level 1. But still. Did our naval invasion work? Oh, hello! And actually, I should have given you guys a front line right away. Well done! Or, I mean, an offensive line. Actually, you know what your priority is? Offensive line style. And go. And I can land some more actual regular troops there. Green, they're not really ours. Let's grab these Finnish guys anyway, because they're not terrible. And I will add them here, and then I'll split off the infantry or the Marines later on. Meanwhile, do we have anyone who's not in an army? Yeah. I think we accepted some people at some point and never really put them to use. So I think they're going to join Gold Group and fight their way through Ukraine. Over here. 41 divisions. Oh, you're not a field marshal. Let's see. Let's select half and make a new army. That was not half. What? Okay, you guys. Rejoin Gold. Gold Group. There we go. Now I've got everyone. Select half. Make a new army. Excellent. Gold Group is still assigned to do this, or should be. And then Pink Group here, which... I'll get another commander. You know what, Umberto? Congratulations, you're going to be Field Marshal. That's going to be a lot easier. Rejoin you together. Have a Field Marshal. Level 1 or not. And you will go for there. And you can start pushing along with the Germans whenever you get a chance. If we can get that naval base, it's not really going to change things that much. Anyway, what I want to do is tell these guys to just go home after. Can I, like, yeah. Just end the battle already, and then I'll give you a command. Military police level 2, which is fine, but really we want the other stuff. Can we get... Yeah, we can, actually. Even more dig-in. I think we'll keep grabbing this stuff. Because they're free upgrades is the idea. And speaking of stuff that's free, I think we are going to build... Oh yeah, in this game we don't have the ability to build aircraft carriers. Right. Build me another battleship. In Venice. If I can find it in this list, which is still the dumbest list there is. Why are you not alphabetical? What is the point of that? Okay. You, select. No, you, select. You are going to go and dock yourself over here. So now, both my more substantial fleets, although they've both been beat up like crazy. Actually, all you guys, get over here. I'll probably have to make sure you're set to not, you know, never repair or whatever. So we're still being told about a naval invasion over here. We have heard about it. D-Day is coming. We don't have our ports yet. And these are not the greatest of all troopers there are. So that's in France. It's the golden people. I'm going to steal this tank division. And add them there too. Oh, there's some info. Yeah, I don't know how many people they're going to land with, but I'm suspecting it's not going to be enough. How's the air battle? 228. Still killing more than we're losing, but we're not advancing our actual count. Alright, Group Red is making a decent amount of progress over here. This is still weird and confusing. We can't let them take Iran or anything. Let me cancel all your commands. I'll tell you guys to go and stand, or Tehran, over here. Because then they would get a supply source. And right now they're just starving to death, so. Why don't you guys actually strategic redeploy there? I know you'll get there with no morale or organization. But I think it's okay. Good. Dang. What the hell is that? Come on. See if we can retake this port here. Alright, there we go. We're still holding it. That's good. You can just cancel your move and go back to the front. Good Sir Tank. You're fine. You're fine. That's less than ideal. We're going to retake a base here at least. What if we tell these guys to garrison instead? I don't think that matters. And we still got some troops moving over there. Oh, gold is doing okay. Can you guys make a move into Odessa? Yeah, keep pushing that way. Same thing here, actually. There's enough defense on this front. Let's see if we can't hit Odessa from multiple angles. I'm hoping the Germans are using what planes they do have to go to work over here. I expect they're probably not. But we'll see what we can do. If we can take Odessa, we can cut off some units over here. Plus take another good port and source of supplies. Alright, yeah, you guys keep holding that. That's great. Making progress over here. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And Group Red is still trying to muddle its way through stuff. Make that as well. That's another supply point. Yeah, I think these guys are still getting supplies, which is really annoying. Alright, good. We're holding this. Potentially pushing back. Although I don't want to risk it too much right now. We do have to get our Navy back out there. So, Navy, group up. And roll an Admiral. Even if you're not particularly good. Your repair policy is set to on. Great. We're going to set you to... Yeah, I'm going to set you to... fucking hell, every goddamn time. Why do you have to right-click that? Why would you ever select an order and then left-click on some C-zone? So I'm going to do that, but then I'm going to tell you to repair priority high. Apparently that's not going to override things. You're okay, actually. Get out there. You'll probably repair once you get there. That'll be okay. You're set to do not engage the enemy. What? Fire at will. God damn. These fleet overrides are dumb. And we have a bunch of convoys running through there. Probably to supply these guys, of course. Unless our planes might be doing a little bit of work. And now we do have our actual fleet in here. And this is a big fleet. If we can gain control over this, it's going to be useful. And I should have prioritized this a little bit sooner. This is going to be a tough nut to crack. We are making some real progress over here, though. Now, plane-wise, I still have a bunch of planes running some missions in Iran, which is probably really good to clear this out. Although it is going to lead to just reaching the front with the British Raj. So I'm never going to be able to leave these troops. Alright, you guys are going to be joined to a new front over here. No, you divisions. I know there's only 5 of you. But you're going to set up. And you'll do what you can. As long as you keep these guys contained, that's what's going to be important right now. Meanwhile, how's northern France? Oh, they landed there. In German territory. Once again, my allies just disappoint me completely. Yeah, Germany was holding on to that. I should have known. Of course they didn't attack me. But if we do this, we can cut these guys off from supplies and we should be okay. I'm going to get rid of Gold Squad over here. And can I add a garrison area there? See, garrison, you just left click. And it feels like you send your ships to garrison somewhere. Alright. That's good. Actually, these guys are looking to retake territory, which is kind of impressive, these Marines. 5 of 24. Yeah, I think some people died on their way over here. I'm not sure. We could take the air base and the naval base. That would be very pleasant. Meanwhile, there we go. Killed a couple of subs. Killed some more subs. Alright, that's feeling a lot better. And some of these are old convoys kills from before. Is there... I wonder if I can get across here. It's very hard to tell. There's definite straight crossing here, but like... No, look at that! You can actually walk across there. I don't think it's even a straight crossing. I think it's just land. Well, I mean, we are making progress against the Soviet Union. It's hard and it's slow. It's also winter. Because, you know, that's how you do it. You attack the Soviet Union in the winter. It's the only cool way. Ah, cool. My division's here. No, you're okay for now. I guess we don't have the logistics yet, which is too bad, because that'll be really handy pushing in here. Make our supplies stretch a little bit more. Team Purple. Your job will be to set a front line over here. Keep these guys contained. And have an offensive line in there. And... okay, you're still standing where you are. Great. We're not paused or anything. Could start an attack, but I'm going to wait. Give them a planning bonus, plus we're trying to starve those units out a little bit more. Still pushing all over. We still have the American forces contained for now. Okay, sure, keep pushing. Important thing is we will get the multi-front attack moving in more and more and more. And again, keep them more and more restricted in here. I don't know how much frontage we can get here in the mountains. 160. We're only 72 right now. We've got to bring in our reserves, but they actually don't have much in the way of organization, which is, I guess, why they're not attacking. You. See, you're fine, though. And you guys? No, kind of middling. Alright, we'll just wait. And group purple over here, you're also just going to keep chilling for now. We are definitely continuing to make progress over here. Taking away oil resources. Now, oof, yeah, we do need a lot. Let me cancel what I've got now and then figure things out again. Yeah, well, we'll take Legionnaire Romania, because that's safe. We can get a little bit more from Germany. But after that, there's just not a lot of oil on the market, which is good because we are, in fact, going to be taking some oil from over here and denying it from the Soviets. And that's going to be great. We got that port as well. Wonderful. Group Teal over here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to split off you. Get you to stand in that port. And the Marines, why don't you push the rest of this? And why don't I mount a big army here to come around behind people? Just don't know where I'm going to get them from at this point. South Africa's got a lot of stuff, though. But, I mean, they've got a lot to guard, too. That's what they're doing. They're just, you know, are hanging around the border and... what's this? Oh, North Africa. Maybe I can take a few from you. You get in there. Do I still have competent people in France I can steal? Some. So I'm just going to add them to the front here for now. Because they'll make their way over, and then I'll figure out some sort of attack. Let's see. Oh, I think those, because I built some Marines at some point. We've got the one extra set of border guards. That's going to be good, because we're thinning out all our defenses everywhere else by moving our real troops in. So, I thought I was going to build some more Marines. Did I not end up doing that? Did they get assigned somewhere else? No, those are my only 4 Marines. What? Maybe I was, and I was like, oh, I should reorganize them. No, I should bring our Marine count up to a total of 10, because I've got 4 in the field. And since I like to deploy everything here, I will still do that. I'm not going to assign you to any front quite yet. We'll have to figure out what to do with you. That will bring us up to 10 Marines, which is the size of the naval invasions we can run right now. And it's total invasions. It's not like you can't do 2 groups of 10. You could do 2 groups of 5. But it's a total invasion count is what we're looking at right now. But that will be useful. And after this run, I really do want to get more tanks. But I also want to redesign this group. But that's the problem. I physically don't have the tanks. All my tank groups are actually pretty weak. We don't have the motorized, we don't have the light tanks. How are we doing on actual infantry equipment now? Still ridiculously behind. And that's it. We're fighting with an army that is actually much, much weaker than it appears. Because we don't actually have what we need for it. Especially the motorized. Wow. Let me flip this around a little bit. Oh, did that actually fuck up the efficiency bonus because it moved functional factories to... What? I'm really worried that's exactly what happened here. By changing the order, they changed what factories were assigned, and I may have lost some of my efficiency bonuses. I just wanted to change, like, the reinforcement rate. I'm really concerned about that now. We have 155 functional civilian factories. That is pretty sick. We're officially out of manpower as well. So we're definitely going to have to change our conscription laws next time we get a chance. And we are saving up for that. We'll see what we can do. Anyway, thank you very much for watching another episode, folks, and I'll see you guys next time.